In this video, we are going to learn how to send leads to Facebook conversion and create contacts in Go High Level for form submission. Now suppose you are running an ad campaign on Facebook, and whenever a new lead is converted through that ad by filling up the form which you have created through Gravity Forms, you want to send lead event back to Facebook by using Facebook conversions. And after that, you also want to create a new contact by using the same details of that lead in Go High Level. And in order to automate this entire process, we will have to integrate all these applications. For that, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So how we are going to do that? We have Gravity Forms in our trigger, and we have Facebook conversions and Go High Level in our actions. So we will be integrating all these applications to automate this entire process by using Pabbly Connect. And in order to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. So to start with the process, first of all, we have to search for pabbly.com/connect in our browser. And by doing that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Now here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free to create your free new account in just 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this entire software. Now, because I am already an existing user, therefore I am clicking on sign in. And after coming on this all apps section, we can find all the products offered by Pabbly. So in order to create this workflow, we will be using Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And as we do that, we are on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we can find all the workflows which we have created. And also to create a new workflow, we will have to click on create workflow option given on right corner. So let's click on it, and now a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide this workflow a suitable name. So let's give this workflow a name. Gravity Forms to Facebook lead conversion to Go High Level. And after giving the name, let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find two windows open in front of us. First is trigger and the next is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic principles on which the entire workflow of any automation runs. And we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. So let's understand trigger and action. So the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this, that means the action is the response towards the trigger. So if we see trigger and actions according to this workflow, so we have Gravity Forms in our trigger and we have Facebook lead conversions in our first action. So whenever a new form will be submitted in our Gravity Forms, automatically a lead event will be sent on Facebook. So this is trigger and action. So let's start with trigger first. First of all, we have to select our trigger application, which will be Gravity Forms. So let's select it. And now we have to select our trigger event, which is new response. So as we do this, we can find a webhook URL is provided to us with some instructions. So you have to read these instructions carefully in order to connect our Gravity Form with Pabbly Connect. Now let me show you how we have to do that. So let's copy this URL from here, and then we have to go on our Gravity Forms. So this is my Gravity Form. Here we have to come on forms, and here we can find various forms. So I have created all these forms for different workflows. For this particular workflow, I have created this form. So let's select it. Its name as contact form. And it contains name, last name, email and email confirmation. So I have kept very basic details in order to just capture the response in Pabbly Connect. So here what we have to do, we have to go on add-ons, and after coming on add-ons, we have to scroll and find for the webhook add-on. So we have found the webhooks. Now we have to add this webhook add-on in our forms in order to integrate our Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. Now as you can see that the webhook is already activated here. Now we'll simply go on forms again. And after that we have to select the form which we want to integrate with Pabbly Connect. So after selecting it, we have to come on settings option, and here we have to select the webhooks. So this is the webhook feeds, and here we can find that one webhook is already integrated over here. So let me delete the existing webhook, and now we will simply click on add new, and here we have to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect. And also one more important thing, that the request method here should be post and the request format here should be JSON. Okay, and let us ignore these fields. The request body should be all fields, and after that we have to simply click on save settings. Done. Now what we are going to do, we are going to preview this form. So this is the form which we have created. Now we'll go on Pabbly Connect and it is showing here waiting for webhook response. Now that means we have to do a test submission by filling up the form in order to capture the response over here. So let's again go to our form, and now one by one we will fill the details given over here in order to receive the response in Pabbly Connect. So first is the name. So let us enter. So let us enter first name over here, test lead, and the next is email. So I am entering a dummy email over here. Let us again enter this email over here in order to confirm it. Now after filling all the details, we have to simply click on submit, and we can find that our form is submitted. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect and check whether we have received the response over there. So yes, we can see that we have received the response with all the details which we have entered. Now let's move on to the next step, which will be our action step. So what will be our action here? Now we want to send the details of this particular lead which we have received through form submission on Gravity Forms in the form of lead event to Facebook. Okay, so for that our action application will be Facebook conversions. Select it. And our action event will be send lead event, because we want to send a lead event to Facebook. Now let's click on connect, and from the given options we will select the add new connection option, and now we have to click on connect with Facebook conversions. And as we do that, we can find that our authorization is successful and automatically our Facebook conversion is connected with Pabbly Connect. Why? Because I have already logged into my Facebook account. So you also have to keep in mind always to log into your applications before connecting them with Pabbly Connect, because it makes the connection easier. Okay, now let's move further. It is asking us the Pixel ID. So enter your Facebook Pixel ID here. So from where we are going to find this Pixel ID? For that we have to go on our Facebook business, and under the event manager section we will find this Pixel ID. So let me show you how we are going to find it. First of all we have to go on Meta for developers. Let me show you. So this is the developer tools of Facebook named as Meta for developers. Now here from tools option we have to select business manager, and after coming on it we have to go on all tools. And here from the all tools, we have to select event manager, which we can find here. So this is event manager page of Facebook. Now let me select my account. So I want to use this account, and here we can find so many accounts. So I want to add the leads here in this ultimate review account. Okay, so after selecting it, we can find that our pixel is given over here. So let's just copy it from here, and now we have to go and paste it in Pabbly Connect. Done. Now it is asking for the action source. So here we have to select the source from which we have received the leads. So I have received the leads through form submission, therefore I am selecting other here. So the next is event ID. Now we have to enter the event ID. So we can enter the event ID if we want to add any unique string of our lead. This field is optional, so therefore I am ignoring it for now. If you want, you can add a unique string for your lead. Okay, now the next is event time. Enter timestamp that indicates when the event occurred, or leave it blank to insert the current timestamp automatically. So I do not want to enter a particular timestamp over here, so therefore I am leaving it blank to insert the current timestamp only. If you want to add any particular time on which you have received the lead, so you can add it here. Now the event name here will be lead, because our action event is send lead event. Okay, the next is event source URL. So now we have to enter event source URL, that means from where we have received this lead. So for that we can map this URL from here. So we can see that I have received one source URL from Gravity Forms. So I will just map it over here, the test event code. So from where we are going to find this test event code? For that we have to again go on our event manager on Facebook, and here from the given options we have to come on test events. And after coming on test events, we can find that our test event code is given over here. So let's just copy it from here, and then we have to paste it over here. Done. So let's move on to the next step. So we can ignore these fields because they are optional, and directly I will move to email now. So I will map the email from the previous step, which is Gravity Forms, because we want that whenever a new form is also submitted by a different lead with different and dynamic details, so this workflow should not get stuck due to these dynamic details. Okay, so let's map the email. So this is the email which we have received in the form submission, and next is the first name. So let's also map the first name. So the first name is test, and the last name in the same manner, which is lead. So because we have not received the city in form submission, so I am entering the city manually. Let's say Bhopal. state and the zip code also, country, and after that simply I will click on save and send test request. So our status is success. That means successfully a lead has been created. So let's go and check there. So yes, we can see that a new lead is created over here and it is showing the status as today. So that means we have successfully completed the workflow up till now. So now let's move on to our next action step. For that we have to click on plus sign to add one more action. And here our next action step will be creating a new contact by using the same details of this lead in our Go High Level account. So for that we have to select our action application, and in order to connect Go High Level with Pabbly Connect, we have to use Lead Connector V2, and now we have to select our action event, which will be create contact, and after that we have to simply click on connect. And now we can find two options here, add new connection or select existing connection. So let's click on add new connection, and now we have to click on connect with Lead Connector V2. After selecting our account, we can find that automatically our authorization is successful because I was logged into my Go High Level account. Okay, now let's move on and enter these fields one by one. So basically we will map these details also. Let's start with first name. So we have to click on Gravity Forms, and then we have to map our first name over here. In the same manner, the last name. And let's ignore the field of full name. So because we have not received this in response, so let's directly map the email. And after that, we'll simply click on save and send test request. And so we have received a contact ID. That means a new contact has been created in our Go High Level account. So let's go and check there. So this is the account. Now here from the left, we have to come on contacts. By coming on contacts, we can find that yes, a new contact is created with the name as test lead and the email which we have received through Gravity Form Submission. That means our workflow is successful, and these were the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate all these applications. And these were the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate all these applications by using Pabbly Connect. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.